morning, an hour and 37 minutes away, you'll see the real deal fishing the Flat Brook. Yes, we're up here at New Jersey's finest trout river, the mighty Flat Brook. We're here with Ryan and Jack, and we're going to fish it. A few of us are going to wade. Jack's going to be fishing from a few of the key spots on the shoreline, and I feel good about this spot. A lot of currents moving. The river's up a little bit from all the rain that we've been having in April. So trout can be caught. We're using MEP spinners, and we're just going to quarter it. Just keep going and just fish it and see what happens. So we're going to get back to you. Stay tuned for some trophy trout fishing.
Real deal fishing here. We're at the Flat Brook River. We're using spinners. Hope we're catching some nice trout. They just stocked it. It's April 9th, opening day. Can't fish till 8 o'clock, but we're about an hour and a half away from starting it up. Let's hope we catch some fish there.
The opening day of trout fishing. It's kind of like the start of spring to fishermen. We wait all winter long, dreaming of that first cast at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's a lot of camaraderie when you're sitting there in the water, waiting to cast. You arrived about 2 hours early to secure yourself a decent spot. You talk to some of the other anglers. You come up with who's going to catch the biggest fish that day. Trout fishing, it's something you pass down from generation to generation, especially the opening day process. Making sure you have your license and trout stamp ready. And when April rolls around, you're all set to go for your opening day.
We're in the Ramapo River here and just caught a nice brook trout. We're in this pool right behind you, as we'll show you later. And just cast him in the current and hooked a nice one. I was standing on that bank right there, casting into where that water's flowing down, straight down. Kept on doing on my third cast. Flicked it into the deep current, reeling back. All of a sudden, boom! It just slammed it. Caught it for a little bit, made sure it didn't come to the top so it couldn't throw the lure. Reeled it right onto the bank right there and unhooked it and put it on the stringer. So we got one down, 5 to go. Let's hope we catch it.
From the Bergen Record, it wasn't exactly a fishing bonanza along the Ramapo in Oakland on Saturday morning. Even though the river was freshly stocked with trout, it was the first day of trout season in the state, but plenty of fishermen were coming up dry or catching just 1 or 2 fish. Far from the 6-person cap, the problem, according to the fishermen, was that the fish were spooked and a belly full after leaving their comfortable life at the Pequest Trout Hatchery. The Ramapo River alone got 5,150 new trout, which was dumped via tanker trucks into the chilly water.
Okay, today we're here at the Ramapo River. We're fishing a nice little bend. Flows into like this little pool. There's tons of little trout pools all over the place. Now we're picking them off. There's Ryan, he's working to the right of me. He's fishing a spinner. We're getting into the pools, jigging up the spinner a little bit, letting the spinner fall into these pools. And this is our get up right here. Fishing ultralight fishing rods. They're really small, maybe no bigger than 3 feet. Mine's made by Shimano with a Mitchell reel. A little different setup on both the reel and the rod, but it's a good reel. It's been good to me. And we're fishing this nice little section in here. Right there, nice little pool. So we're going to keep casting this spinner and see what happens on the real deal. Ryan already, brook trout. For those of you home, the brook trouts are a state fish. So he's doing pretty good. Let's see if he can catch more on this real deal. We're on Lake Ocquittunk. Let me tell you something. Today we caught a pickerel. It's very slow fishing. Even the guys fishing for trout on this opening day really weren't catching a lot of fish. Water level's down. It's still cold. What we have rigged here, I'm fishing a stick bait. I'm fishing a tube jig. And what I'm doing is, at dusk, I'm going to be fishing the shoreline with a, let me position myself here. I'll be fishing the shoreline with, yes, a buzzbait. Just to get any fish that are feeding, see if they're active enough. But with the water being this cold, it's going to be a very slow bite. So let's see how good we do. Lake Ocquittunk is here in Stoke State Forest. It's a very good place to come to. The campsites you can rent, $40. Can't go wrong. So we're going to keep fishing. We're going to be camping here for the next few days, so stay tuned. Big fish maybe. So I'll see you when another big fish is caught. This looks like a good spot right here. Stick bait at Lake Ocquittunk. Look at this guy. You've been caught by the real deal, baby. We're going to let him go. Opening day for trout, we got a pickerel. We're going to put him down. And hopefully we'll catch more of these guys on the real deal. When you fish in the cold water, early season, I'm a big fan of fishing perch-colored lures. This here's a striking. This actually worked for me the past few trips. I've been fishing it very slow, twitch, 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 and you just let it pause briefly, and then you twitch it again. This is a suspending jerkbait. Right there, striking makes it, top quality lure. It's great. Now I'm going to cast over to this little section here. Oh yeah. Let's see. Very slow. Another cool item out on the market right now. Trokar is putting out these excellent worm hooks, swim bait hooks. Trokar, it's surgical steel. I'm telling you, with the lightest hook set, you're going to secure fish. They're a great hook to have. They're a little expensive. Price them around. Sometimes you'll find them on sale. Trokar hooks, man. I'm telling you, I catch more fish with Trokar than any hook out on the market right now. With the slightest hook set. If you're not sure, you set that hook and it's a bass you're going to have. They're surgical steel, top of the line. They blow every other hook out of the water. Trokar hooks. Pick them up.
Monksville pickerel, caught on a straight king. It's the real deal.
Well, that's it for the show. I hope you liked all the information that we brought to you.